ready for a tour? Yeah. Excellent, I'd like to hear that. My name is Julie, this is Shauna. We will be your brewery ambassadors today. Welcome to our historic home here in St. Louis. Now before we head out on tour, I'd like to share with you a little bit of history about our company and brewing in St. Louis. It all starts in the mid-1800s, so a large number of German immigrants made their way to St. Louis for a variety of social, economic, and religious reasons. They're going to bring with them their customs and traditions, and pretty soon the number one industry in St. Louis is brewing beer. They brought with them a new style of beer called lager. Lager comes from the German word lagern, which means to rest. So these brewers would store that beer in wooden casks in underground caves and taverns right here in the St. Louis area. At that time, there were about 50 breweries in St. Louis. The only one still standing today is Anheuser-Busch. Now, our company's history dates back to a man named Eberhard Anheuser. He left Germany in 1843, settled first in Cincinnati, then made his way here to St. Louis. Now, he was originally trained as a soap manufacturer. He actually owned the largest soap and candle company here in St. Louis. Having no brewing experience, he had the opportunity to become part owner of the Brewery, which opened its doors here in 1852. Now, by 1860, he had bought out all the other investors and changed the brewery's name to E. Anheuser Company. It was about this time he met a young man named Adolphus Busch. Adolphus was also born in Germany in 1839, and he was the second youngest of a mere 22 children.
Wow.
He made his way to St. Louis via New Orleans and the Mississippi River. That was at the age of 18. Now, by the time he was 21, he had a partnership in a brewing supply business. It is through that very business in which Adolphus first meets Eberhard Anheuser. Eberhard liked him so much he brought him home to meet the family, most importantly his daughter, Lily. You guys know where this is going. In 1861, Lily Anheuser and Adolphus Busch were married, proving that all great relationships, of course, begin with beer. Adolphus soon went to work for his father-in-law, purchased half the brewery, and became a partner. It's important to note that at that time in the United States, beer was only sold and brewed on local level. There were no national brands. Adolphus was determined to transcend this tradition and create a beer that appealed to the taste of people across the United States. In 1876, he and his friend Carl Conrad created an American-style lager that would go beyond anyone's expectations. Can anyone guess what they called that beer?
Natty Light.
Not Natty Light, sir. I'll give you a hint. Starts with a B, ends in Budweiser.
Budweiser.
Budweiser, there you go, folks. No trick question. They applied the label Budweiser because it had Germanic sound that would appeal to those German immigrants like himself and could be easily pronounced by Americans. It was a success and became our company's flagship brand. In 1879, the company's name was then changed to the Anheuser-Busch Brewers Association. The following year, Eberhard passed away, and Adolphus became president, where he continued in that role for 33 years until his own death. To bring you up to speed today, we are a proud member and wholly owned subsidiary of Anheuser-Busch InBev, the world's leading global brewer. It's also one of the world's top 5 consumer products companies. In addition to this brewery, we do have 11 others strategically placed across the United States, bringing you the freshest and best tasting beers in the industry. All right, enough history, folks. Why are we really here today?
Beer.
That's right. What's better than beer?
Lifestyle.
Free beer. This guy knows. That's right. Our tour today will last a little over an hour. It will consist of about 7 blocks of outside downhill walking. We will see our Clydesdale, paddock, and stable, our Beechwood aging cellar, historic brewhouse, Bevo packaging plant. Get on some trolleys, come back out here to this building, to that hospitality room, where our guests 21 years of age or older can sample 2 of our fine beer and malt beverage products. We have soft drinks and pretzels available for everyone. A few guidelines before we head out. This is a working brewery. Please stay with the group at all times. Shauna and I are going to make sure that free beer. If you lose us, you lose the free beer. You find security. They don't have beer. They have questions, so stick with us. There's no eating, drinking, or smoking while on tour today. If you have any small children, please keep them by your side to off your shoulders. There'll be a couple of temperature variances, one warm, one cold. We'll give you a heads up before we hit those. Also, part of the tour, we will be experiencing escalators, elevators, and stairs. Again, if this presents a problem for anyone, just let us know. We'll accommodate you. On those escalators, however, anyone wearing Croc-brand sandals cannot be allowed to ride them for safety reasons. However, we can accommodate you with an elevator. It's not that big of a deal. Let's see what else. Oh, also on tour today, you will experience our photogenic souvenir photo portion of the tour. We do ask that everyone participate. However, there's no obligation to buy. So this time, folks, we are going to follow Shauna out these doors. She's going to take you out to see some Clydesdale.